So, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Project Too Much. So today I am over by my little pirate cave, and you may be wondering what this little circle on the ground here is. And this is going to be for a windmill. So I know I said quite a few episodes ago, I wanted to make like a big wheat farm somewhere over in this area, and then have ships going back and forth. And so I've kind of thought through that some more, and my thinking is I want to have like a big windmill because in the olden days they would use windmills to grind grain into flour, or grind wheat or other things into flour to make like bread and stuff with. So I decided I wanted to make a windmill in the middle of like a wheat field. So then I'm also later going to make a ship, probably like laden with hay bales and maybe some cakes and definitely quite a bit of bread. And then this is going to be like a little pirate base, so then I might have like a pirate ship or something. But anyway, that's enough of future planning. So anyways, what I'm going to be doing today. So today I'm going to be working on a little bit of the base, and then I think I am going to speed up the middle section just so that you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing, and then I just show you. I really wish I had a second Xbox, or I had like a friend who was close enough so that I could get him to go into third person, like have another person sitting there watching, so that it's not all in first person, because it can become quite dizzying when you do it in first person. Anyways, so also really quick, you're unfortunately able to see my mob farm way off in the distance up there. So I'm thinking I might want to move that for future reference, just so that it's not this big ugly thing in the sky. So anyways, now I'm going to go with some logistics of this build. So I'm going to have one ring here, and I'm going to want to have it kind of like the first little bit, just sort of ragged, random placement of blocks. Although I do kind of want to make it look like the wind has been blowing. Oops, silly sheepy, you can't run away from a wolf. So I do want to make it kind of look like the wind has been blowing from that direction and blowing that way. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to put the actual blades of the windmill either on this side or on that side here. Although I have not decided yet, so as I'm building this, I'm going to have to think this through, decide which one I want, and then actually actively build it. But, so, I have not gotten to that point yet. So also, I have some mossy stone and cobblestone, and that is going to be for the inside. So, this ring here is just going to be the first little base ring, I guess you could call it. And then above it, I'm going to be building another ring. Dang it, stupid wolf. I needed those sheep. So, because I'm trying to get a double chest of every item, I'm going to, of course, need a double chest of wool. And I can get white wool. Probably I can get a bunch of red. But the ones I'm really going to have trouble with are the ones like black wool, because either I'm going to have to get a ton of black sheep and farm them, or I'm going to have to, get a ton of ink sacks, and that's just really difficult. Anyways, I should focus more on this. So, it's kind of funny because in the past few days, I've been doing some research on windmills, and so because I have 3 monitors, I have one for my Xbox, and then 2 for my computer. So it's kind of funny because on this one I put down the ring for the windmill, and then on the other 2 screens I have one which is a Minecraft, I think it's actually a tutorial on how to build a windmill, and then the other screen is just windmill images, so that I have some real life basis for what I'm building here. I just have to say, I really appreciate Grian and his building school lessons. Those are extremely helpful to me. Just trying to learn how to use a variation of blocks and different combinations that work well, different percentages. stuff like that. Very, very helpful. Just trying to get my builds a more natural and rustic feel. Just makes them like 100% better. That's right. Logic to the wind. So anyways, for the, so I'm going to have like a little bit of a stone base, and then I'm thinking I'm going to either have some sort of brown, or I'm thinking I want to use gray stained clay for the little middle part. I don't know. Hopefully it'll look okay. I don't know. I always stress out and I'm like, is it even going to look good at all? And then it ends up turning out pretty good, and I'm really satisfied with what I get. And it's like, why was I worried when I was building this? Okay, so this side is going to be the... I just made a decision here. This side is going to be the one with the blades. Even though there's that little bit of a hill there, I'm going to need to take that hill out anyways to make a ton of wheat farms. I may even need to take out these hills back here. Oh well. I've done worse terraforming back in my day, because I remember on the Xbox 360, the biggest deal for me was super flat worlds, and I wanted everything to be as easy as building in a super flat world. Now, the only problem with that is, well, you get no resources in a super flat world. So I'm like, why don't I just take a normal world and turn it into a super flat world just by removing all the blocks? Yeah, little did I realize how much work that was going to be. Yeah. Anyways, so I started to do that actually in this world, and then I kind of gave up, which I am extremely glad for. Let's see, how do I want to do the edge of this? Okay, so I'm going to have a ring around the little edge, and that is going to kind of finish off the stone area, and then above that is going to be just like a straight tower, and yeah. Straight tower up to where I have the blades, and then probably a couple windows along the way up, maybe even a little balcony on one side. I don't know yet, still thinking this through. Trying to just get everything figured out is basically what takes the longest for me. I mean, if I had something like MC Edit, I would be able to get a lot of these done so much quicker. But I'm on Xbox and we don't have that. So, I mean, I'm kind of glad, because it's pretty much just cheating anyways. But shh. Okay, so my thinking here is I'm going to make the ring of logs around the edge, and hopefully it'll look nice, and then I'm going to go through and do spruce wood on the top half, and then do some spruce wood stairs. Actually, no, that's going to look pretty bad from beneath. Or maybe I should do the spruce wood stairs upside down, so on the underside it looks like some boards are being pushed down through. Yeah, that might look nice, hopefully. I don't know, I always stress about what I'm going to do, and then it turns out looking pretty good. So, I need to stop worrying and just enjoy it. Okay. Oh well. I can pick up the stone brick later. Speaking of stone bricks, while I was building my castle, I actually ran out of stone bricks, which is considerable considering I started off with a double chest of stone. So not all that stone I turned into stone bricks. Some of it I used for the stone slabs, so that would actually end up taking up less stone than the stone bricks. But I don't even know how that's possible, to go through an entire double chest of stone in such a small little, well, I mean, small by comparison to what I normally build, castle. Well, at least this is the largest one. Wait, did I say small? I meant this is the largest. Okay, I'm rambling now. Stay focused. I really liked the idea that IBX Toy Cat had in one of his videos. It was actually a live stream that he did where he was removing all the water from an ocean monument, and he had a couple different note cards with different things that he could talk about. And so then at random points, when he ran out of things to talk about, he would have people vote for what he wanted, or for what they wanted him to talk about. And it was really interesting. I think I actually ended up watching many hours of that. So now I'm going to pause for a little bit and go talk to my family because I just realized that they're home and they're making a ton of noise. So with that, with this little ring, I will finish this off and then I'll give you guys a little look. And I think I might actually end up doing some work on it off camera because I usually end up doing that anyways. Like with pretty much every single build, I do off-camera work, and then later I'm like, why did I do that? And that's sort of why I started the second channel, so that I could show you guys the cool little things that really have no purpose. Anyways, I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I have I hopefully have enough time to do quite a bit of recording. So I want to get things started off with just putting in the floors right away, because that's like an important part, and I'll pick that one up later. So after thinking about it a little bit, I decided I wanted to have this deck area pretty much completely flat, with on the underside a few little boards coming out and stuff like that, because hopefully it'll end up looking cool. I was worried that it's not going to look that nice, and then it ends up looking pretty awesome. So I really shouldn't be worrying about this right now. Okay. So there's one section done. And also, while I was, so after my last little section of this video, I was down on the ground. I'm like, oh, how do I get back up? So I had to mine the wall and fill it back in with cobblestone. So that's probably going to be my next priority, is making like a door or something so that I can easily get up and down, because that's going to be pretty important. Okay. So I think I might also need some more spruce wood slabs. Yeah, I'm probably going to need some more spruce slabs. Okay. I don't want to put them too close to the middle, because then it would just seem inconsistent on the other sides, because it would look like it's trying to be supporting, but then it's only the one, so it would just kind of look out of place, I guess you could say. Like, and I also don't want to put them right on the right along the edge. It's like I'm putting them sort of more towards the middle. Let's see. One there. We'll see how this looks once I'm done. I probably should have checked after the first section and decided whether I need more or whether I wouldn't want that many or anything. But we'll check it out after I finish all 4 sections, and then I'll begin working on the actual little doorway to get in. And also, I've decided that in a later episode, I'm going to want to probably build a bakery, most likely on that side, and so then the ships will be containing both hay bales and bread and possibly even cakes. So, just one of those little projects to keep in the back of my mind for later. Oh, and I fell down, so I might as well just check it out now. Yeah, I mean, I definitely like this section much more than that section, so less, yeah, definitely going to want to have less than the first section. So I'll just go with a max of like 3 for this section here. Or I mean, this section here that I'm working on now. So I might as well just complete this one from underneath. And yeah, that does not. That is kind of what I was trying to avoid. It's like one like that. One there. And then I'm going to want to have... Uh-oh. Running low on... I guess I might as well go over here and replace, like, say that one, just so that I have one more. Put that there. Okay. So like that. Just to give it a more rustic feel. And also I need to go through and add the cracked and mossy stone bricks. But first I want to make the first entrance here. So I'm going to have it like that. Stone bricks on the insides. Okay. And I don't have any doors, but we can worry about that later. So then I'm going to fill up all this area under the cobblestone with stone bricks. Oh, forgot that one there. Okay. So hopefully this will look good and just kind of bring it all together. And then I'm going to have, so I'm also going to want to have a doorway on this side. And this is going to go into the bakery. So I might want to get rid of that. And then just build the bakery building straight off the side here. And have, I don't know. We'll worry about that later. That's going to be another episode. So then I'm thinking I'm going to put a ladder, probably on both these two sides there. Actually, no, I'm just going to have it on this side, because that side is the one that's going to have the actual windmill part of this, so that it can catch the wind throughout the whole day. Okay, so I'm going to get some more spruce. Actually, I might want to do the inside using oak, if I even have any more oak. Yes, I do have enough oak. And you know what? I think I'm actually not going to do the entire windmill. I think, like in one episode anyways, I think I'm going to split it into a part 1 and part 2 thing. So I'm going to do the railing around the edge, like this outer edge here. Let me just go get my stairs. Let's see, they're in this chest here. Hopefully this is enough stairs. Not stairs. Fences. They're called fences. So this is what it looks like from the top, and of course I'm going to make some walls here and going to continue it up. And then I think I'm also going to make a little staircase on the inside. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to want to do that just yet, but I definitely want to have the blades of the windmill on this side. Yeah, and then over here I'm going to have like a little bakery, and this side I might have... No, I'm not going to have anything over that side. But over here, I'm thinking of maybe possibly expanding into the ocean with my wheat farm instead of trying to flatten those hills or put farms up on the hills, because it can end up looking pretty questionable. Anyways, so this is what I've done in however long it's taken me. Not that much, but I kept getting distracted, so we'll count it as a win. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to say I do appreciate all those of you who have subscribed, and even if you haven't subscribed, thank you so much for watching my videos. Anyways, see you all next time. Bye! Let me just go get my stairs. Let's see, they're in this chest here. Hopefully this is enough stairs. Not stairs. Fences. They're called fences. Plop those on the ends of these, and then I'm going to put a stair or a fence on top of it, and I'm going to make the tops and the bottoms of those pillars out of what's it called? Chiseled quartz block or chiseled stone, because it uses chiseled quartz. Or why do I keep saying quartz? And then I'm gonna want to get some more stairs. Not stairs. Why do I keep saying stairs? I mean fences.